Well, the Royals have made their first public appearance since the release of Prince Harry's explosive tell-all memoir hit the shelves. King Charles stepped out in Scotland overnight, while Prince and Princess of Wales carried out engagements in Liverpool in England's northwest. It comes as sources reveal senior royals don't want Harry to attend the King's coronation over fears their private conversations will be revealed to the public. Russell Myers is the royal editor for the Daily Mirror. Morning to you, Russell. So King Charles, we saw him, he was visiting a community shed in Scotland, looked relaxed. I mean, he is just the master, isn't he, of this keep calm and carry on. Did he comment at all on the Harry book?
Well, no, he didn't. Good morning, Mon. And I think you're right. It's he's really leading from the front in this sense. And of course, we haven't heard anything from Buckingham Palace since Harry's book Spare dropped just a few days ago. And we've had bombshell after bombshell, so many explosive statements, accusations, groans and gripes, call it what you want. It's been an absolutely rip-roaring read. And nobody has been spared Harry's wrath, it would seem. But all the royals were out in force today. The King was up in Scotland. He's staying there for a few days, doing what I think he said best in his Christmas speech, talking to people who are part of going through a cost of living crisis, all feeling the pinch a little bit. And I think the King wants to show a side of unity from the royal family. Lots of togetherness. William and Kate out and about again and getting on with the job, I think.
Yeah, so as you said, Kate and William were out and about too. Can the royals just publicly ignore this, do you think? And will that damage them?
Well, it's interesting. Kate and William were out in Liverpool opening up a new hospital, visiting another couple of community centres, talking about mental health, as we know that they do very, very often. But there were a couple of questions from the crowd about whether William had read the book, whether they were going to react to it. Of course, they didn't react at the time. And sort of overriding feeling from this is that they're not going to react. There are so many accusations and allegations in Harry's book. I think it's difficult for them to react to all of them. So they're damned if they do, damned if they don't. But I think moving forward, they just want to try and get on with the job. We've got the King's coronation coming up in a few months, and that will come around very, very quickly. Yeah. So I think they're hoping that Harry sort of stays quiet and just gets on with things.
Yeah, I don't know what the chances of that are, do you, Russell? But in terms of the reports that Harry and Meghan are not welcome at the King's coronation in May, apparently some senior royals, and Edward and Anne, both sources say that they're very concerned that whatever they say there will be made public. I'm just wondering, how does the coronation actually work? There's going to be 2,000 people are invited to it, but would there be different sections? You know, would Harry and Meghan be invited to the more public one where they're not in private situations where, the royals would be concerned about revealing anything?
Well, I don't know. They might stick him up in the gods in the cheap seats, but yeah. I'm sure that there would be a bit of controversy if he was to come, given the amount of allegations he's dealt towards his family. Listen, I don't think he will come. I think they'll find some sort of convenient excuse. It's his son's birthday as well, so it might all work out quite conveniently for him.
Yes, indeed. I'm thinking of John Cleese then with, wounds to his leg. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it, Russell, as always.